Blessings and welcome in, everyone. I'm NuDiamonds here with a energy reading. I'm not exactly sure. Spirit just told me to come on here and tap in with you guys and see what you guys were up to, see how you guys were feeling. Okay, just kind of tap in with the tribe and just get a feel for the energy. Okay, my day has been beyond beautiful, beyond my wildest dreams. Okay, everything has just been falling into place. I've been trusting in faith. Okay, thank you for the hearts. Oh, I love you back. I love you back. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I just kind of want to come on here and I don't know. I've been telling y'all I want to do this tarot after dark stuff, this late night tarot reading. If anybody would like personal readings or like to donate, you guys can donate to my Cash App. Okay, it is NuDiamonds 101, NuDiamonds 101. The personal readings will be 25 for just mini readings, or if you guys would like to donate, you guys can do that as well. But yeah, I really wanted to tap into this energy, you guys. Let's get into it. I don't know about y'all, okay, but I've been feeling some very heavy shadow energy, and it's been good and bad. Okay, it's been just tugging, a lot of things coming up, a lot of tapping into your self-worth, your self-values. Thank you for all the hearts. I don't know who's sending me hearts, but I love you back. Okay, shout out to Soul Tribe. I know y'all in here. Thank you so much. But yeah, I just been feeling this energy. Okay, I can't really explain it, but baby, it is here. And right before I got on the live, I heard, when I get that feeling, I need a sexual healing. Sexual, okay, healing. That's good for me. Now I know I can't sing, but I just like to sing. Dog lover, peace, peace, peace. But yeah, I am going to pull some cards on the energy. And before I do that, I did want to tap into the chart. Like I said, it was a lot of heavy shadow energy. Shadow energy doesn't mean like bad. It just means paying attention to paying attention to your shadow, paying attention to the energy, paying attention to whatever pops up. Okay, and I noticed that Venus and Neptune and Saturn and the North Node were all in Pisces, and it is just this, yeah, this very strong, sensual, spiritual energy. I don't know if you guys know anything about Kundalini rising, but if you know, you know that Kundalini rising isn't any joke. It's just when this energy from the base root of your spine starts to rise up. Peace, 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 everyone. Shout out to everyone. Yeah, so it's just when this energy starts to raise up, and if you know, you know, it's a lot of sensual energy, a lot of energy that starts to rises up, and a lot of things begin to rise up. But it's all about having self-control. It's all about mastering yourself. It's all about that discipline. It's all about that structure. Okay, because we just can't be giving out our energy. You look like you got great dimples. Yeah, I got one. Thank you so much. But yeah, so it's just about having discipline, structure, patience with yourself, and loving yourself, knowing your value, not spreading yourself thin, not sharing that beautiful, benevolent energy with just anybody. It's about a healing energy. We all know that, you know, that sacred energy exchange is very sacred. It's about who you're giving that energy to. Exactly. Most people are not disciplined, and that's why you can't just share that energy with anybody, because that's when you tap into the succubus, the incubus, the energy vampires, the parasites, the parasitic. And I agree. This is a great message that people need to hear because, you know, we're in the winter time. I feel like this is when we get all of those Scorpios, you know, because everybody is in, what are people doing in the wintertime? They're cuddling up, they're getting cozy, they're going within to hibernate, to get close and creating that body heat with one another to keep themselves warm and amongst other things, you know. Like I said, it's supposed to be a sacred energy exchange. So if you're sharing that energy with somebody that you're comfortable with, you know, go for it. But like I said, this is when we get those Scorpios, okay? And that's why they're so, you know, high sexual energy, because they're made in the midst of this underworld energy. Shout out to you. Shout out to you on your birthday. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to all of the Aquariuses. This is you guys' season. And it's all about tapping into knowing yourself, right? Knowing your self-worth and knowing who you are, knowing that you are deemed valuable and expressing that. So yeah, again, I really want to get into some card pulling some oracle. Pulling some oracle, pulling some tarot. Again, if you guys would like to donate anything, you guys can tap into my cash app. It is NuDiamonds 101, NuDiamonds 101. I'm also going to be doing personal readings. If anybody would like that, they're $25. You guys can donate to my cash app. And yeah, we're going to tap right on in. Like I said, a lot of spiritual energy, a lot of uplifting, healing energy. That's just what it's giving. And yeah, so I'm going to tap into my one of my explicit depths that I rarely use because it's you know, it's very intuitive. It's very tapped into the energy and very upfront, very blunt, very straightforward. And I love it because it gives this polarity of the energy. And I feel like that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with breaking through old cycles, knowing our worth, and not falling for anything and standing up for what we believe in. All right, so let's see. Spirit, what do we have for this energy, this sensual, spiritual value energy when it comes to sacred energy exchanges and other messages that you would like for us to know, like for us to tap into at this time? Let the message be clear. Hello, peace, peace, peace. Being patient. Yeah, being patient for the right one to fall. Okay, yep. Paying attention to them red flags. What did I say? That shadow energy. That shadow energy is here. And it's urging you to, yeah, make the right choices. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention. Stop what you're doing. Think before you act. Make the right decision. Make the right choices. You may have been seeing a lot of signs. Don't ignore the red flags, okay? If they're giving you non-negotiable, that's a non-negotiable, okay? That's not gonna work. Don't ignore it because you lonely, because you feeling some type of way, because you got an itch you need to scratch, okay? Mind your boundaries. Pay attention because it's a reason why you're getting those red flags. You don't want to continue on any old cycles. You don't want to initiate something that you really don't want to get into. It's like you get into this mud and you're like, wait a minute, I'm in mud. Like, how did I get here? Because you were ignoring the red flags. So this is stopping, waiting. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to come on and do a late night live. Peace to all. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. You know, so I was like, let me come on, let me do a live. A lot of people wanted me to come on late night, on a late night hype, and pull some cards. So that's what I'm doing. And we're tapping into this energy, this shadow energy that has been popping up in the collective. A lot of people dealing with their shadow, dealing with other people's shadow, dealing with this sensual energy, dealing with this sexual energy. And we have to make sure that we are paying attention to the red flags when it comes to this shadow, when it comes to this darkness, when it comes to that masculine, that feminine, and not doing things because we're lonely, doing things because we need an itch to scratch, doing things just because, okay? Not doing anything for anything, making sure you're standing firm on those boundaries, standing firm on your beliefs and your integrity, and operating from your heart, operating from love, and making the right choices and decisions. Okay, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the red flags, because you don't want to continue any old cycles. You want to complete that cycle and come out of it victorious in completion. Let's pull another card. Yeah. You don't want to be blind to the red flags, okay? Just because they look good, just because they smell good, just because they got a lot of money, just because I'm elevating, just because I'm in the limelight, okay? You don't want to be blinded by certain things. You may need to stop, look around, smell the roses, take a 5-minute break, okay? Do a little separation. Exactly. Folks acting all charming. Okay, that ex coming back saying I'm sorry and you was right, and really they ain't gonna never find nobody like you, and they just desperate, and like it's like, no, I'm not going back to that, because I was blind before, but now my eyes are open. I'm able to see. I'm able to, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone, right? Some people like to say you're blinded by love. And I feel like that's a true statement, because when we're in love, we're so caught up in the oxytocin, the serotonin, and especially if you've been celibate for a long time, if you haven't dealt with someone for a long time, if you know your value, you finally get someone that you're interested in, and they checking all these things off the list, they looking like a good piece of cake, and then you bite into the cake and you're like, wait a minute, like, it's eggshells in the cake, like, this ain't even what I really wanted, like, there's something wrong here. And not a sense of judgment, but it's just knowing my worth, knowing I can do better, knowing I deserve better, and not being blind to these red flags that we seen, because we seen all the red flags. We knew they wasn't gonna level up. We knew they wasn't putting in the work like we was putting in the work. So now it's time to pay attention to that. It's time to open up our eyes, because we've done the shadow work to see other people's shadow and acknowledge that, okay, I need to heal this. I'm working on it. They need to heal it. I keep bringing it up. They don't want to do the work. So why keep running in circles with someone when you could just do better? Okay, I could do bad all by myself, and not a sense of I'm better than you, not a sense of ego. It's a sense of I put in the work, and I want to keep on building on this foundation. If we can't grow together, then what are we doing? If we can't elevate together, then what are we doing? If we can't build together, then what are we really doing? You know what I mean? So that's kind of what it's giving. Red flags, blind spot. What's the next card? Yeah, gossip. Yeah, I don't want to just sit there and talk about politicians all day. I don't want to sit there and talk about BS all day, things that don't matter. I want to talk about the future. I want to talk about goals. I want to talk about how we're going to get to this bag together. I want to talk about elevation. I want to talk about growing and planting in the law, and space, and just all type of different things that could assist us in the future, not necessarily BS that is just only entertainment for right now. Like, if you keep asking me what you doing in every text, what are you doing? What are you doing? By the third day, I'm not going to be talking to you, because I'm doing the same thing I was doing 2 days ago. I'm studying, I'm learning, I'm growing. What are you doing? Like, prioritize yourself, prioritize your business, get into a hobby. Like, there's so many things that we can do, and we need to be making sure that we are communicating about the right things and not communicating about anything, okay? I know that there is Valentine's Day coming up, and that's where people like to showcase their love for one another. But My whole thing is we need to be showcasing love for one another all the time, not just one day, not just for social media. How are we when the lights get cut off? And not on this freaky deaky side, on this truly, you know, when the lights get cut off, when no one's there, what are you doing? When no one's watching, what are you doing? Okay. And it's about this sense of being open, this sense of being free, this sense of being comfortable being in your own skin with someone else and they're being their authentic self. And you guys can really, truly communicate about, like I said, shadow. Okay. So this is all about paying attention to the red flags, not being blinded to certain things and communicating those certain things. And if this person doesn't want to grow, even this could be you, if some people telling you, you know, certain things about yourself and you don't really want to, maybe it's time to take a look at yourself, take a look in that mirror. And if there's certain things that you don't like, what can you do to elevate? What can you do to change? What can you do to grow? Okay, pay attention to your own red flags. Okay, I know I got some red flags on me. Okay, I don't like doing normal things. Okay, I don't like, you know, going with the norm. I really like to sit, study, tap into conscious things, and everybody don't want to watch conscious things all the time, and that's okay. That may be a red flag. Like, you too conscious, bro. Like, you want to be too healthy all the time. I can't have a piece of cake. I can't have no butter. I can't eat no lactose. I can't have no meat. That's cool, but like I said, we're gonna get what we deserve because we've been standing firm on our boundaries thus far, and we're gonna find somebody that matches our frequency. As long as we're communicating that, we're communicating these things and not being blind to those red flags at this time. All right, what's the next card? Wisdom. Yes, what did I say? What did I say? This is all about the elevation in your mind. When you know that and you're able to communicate that, then you're able to make better decisions in the future when it comes to partnerships, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to family members, when it comes to business, okay? This isn't even just a love reading or a relationship reading. This is paying attention to the signs, symbols, and synchronicities in everything. Don't be blind when you see a foundation isn't firm. Don't be blind when you know you got a flat tire. You're not just gonna drive your car and you got a flat tire. Like, come on now, that's being blind to a red flag. Then you wonder why you crashed your car when you knew better. You knew better. You're supposed to be doing better. Okay, making better choices because you know, tapping into that wisdom. And this is all about elevating your mind. And when you know that you can go down a different path, when you know that this person isn't internally fulfilling you there and it's not going to go anywhere, why waste this person time? Don't even be a user. I'm not into using people, okay? I'm into tapping into my authenticity. You know what? I need more healing work to do. I need to work on myself. So I'm just gonna, we can be friends. If we can't be friends, then I'll see you next lifetime. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm into tapping into the wisdom. I'm into lessons that I can learn. I'm into being conscious. I'm into health. I'm into healing the generations. I'm into breaking generational curses so I can make better decisions and better choices in the future for my lineage, and getting into the deepest desires. Okay, what are your deepest desires? This isn't just about feeding the flesh, literally. This isn't about feeding the flesh. This is about transformation. And I'm all about the transformation and elevation of the relationship. If it's going to help us both grow, I'm all for it. But if it's running around in circles, if it's not going nowhere, if you ain't talking about nothing, if you're really not trying to elevate, I don't got time, because I see the red flags and I'm going to be deuces. I'm gonna get with you. I'll see you next lifetime. But we are elevating, we are growing, we are ascending, and that is going to lead us to these better choices in the future, lead us to this higher destination that we're trying to go, due to us having the wisdom, due to us not being blinded, casting out these illusions and elevating at this time. So yeah, I feel like that is like the energy, like this shadow energy is here. Are you blind to your shadow? Are you paying attention to your shadow? Are you acknowledging your shadow? Are you merging with your shadow? Are you merging with that lower nature? Are you aware of it? Are you able to communicate with it? Are you raising the vibration like that? Like I said, that wisdom, that serpent, that kundalini rising, okay? It's about alchemizing this energy so you can make better choices and better decisions in the future. All right? So yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the energy is most definitely this this energy here, like this lower vibrational energy, and we just have to do our best to alchemize it. Again, if anybody would like any personal readings, you guys can donate to my Cash App, or if you would just like to donate, you can donate to my Cash App, NuDiamonds 101. NuDiamonds 101, and we can tap into some personal readings, or if you just would like to donate. But yeah, I feel like this energy is all about the shadow, all about elevating, all about growing, all about ascending, and acknowledging that, not being blind to this shadow, and communicating with that to gain a higher sense of wisdom at this time. Okay. So yeah, how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Are you guys feeling this shadow energy? Are you guys tapping into it? I know there's been a lot of people in my past that are coming back up. Are there people in your past that are coming back up? Like ex-friends, exes, old people you haven't talked to in years. I feel like this is just this old cycle just trying to hold on for dear life as we continue to ascend and push through this energy. Like, I really do feel like that. Like, we're just pushing through barriers, pushing through layers of ourselves, this old layer, this old barrier. And we are ascending right now. And Saturn being tested. Yes, Saturn is most definitely testing us in our values, testing us in our strength, because Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node, Venus, are all conjunct in Pisces. So this is going to test you on those values, test you on your spiritual beliefs, test you on this last karmic cycle that is ending as we continue to push through it this time. Okay. So you just kind of got to be aware of that. Like I said, not being blinded to the illusions, really tapping into your higher mind from that root chakra, from that sacral chakra, okay? Not letting that have a hold on you and letting you be stubborn and stuck in this old muck, this old energy, raising that energy, communicating with yourself, okay? I know he got some good energy for your girl. I know it, but you know what? Every time is always something. So I'm going to elevate my mind this time. I'm not going to fall for that same red flag I always see. I'm going to elevate, and I'm going to make better choices, better decisions this time around, because like I said, if you know better, you do better. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be elevating out this cycle, and being aware of certain things and not letting old things have a grip, have a hold on us as we continue to push through. Okay. Thanks for that knowledge. It's been real. Yeah, we have a lot of things going on in Pisces, a lot of things just transforming, ending, to help us rebuild this new foundation, this new structure, this new environment that we are trying to build at this time and grow on. So let me double check and see. But yeah, I just really feel like this is the time of I'm going through it and I'm making better choices. Yes. I really feel like this is a time where we're just being more aware, more cautious. And like I said, not being blind to those red flags. We see them red flags. You know, the same cycle is repeating. So you got to cut it out, cut it out, or get stuck in that same loop, in that same karmic loop that you've been trying to break free from. When all you got to do is communicate with yourself like you're doing, and push past that and tap into this higher sense of wisdom. And that is going to lead to more abundance. That is going to lead to better choices. That is going to lead to whatever it is that your heart truly desires at this time, because you are casting out those illusions. You're breaking through those illusions and tapping into this higher mindset instead of settling for what's comfortable. This is breaking out of that norm, breaking out of that comfortability to elevate and to grow. And I feel like Sometimes we let our flesh get the best of us because of that lack of structure, that lack of discipline, that lack of self-control, and us being tested. And sometimes we fail the test. Sometimes we bump our heads, but we bump our heads to knock us back right on the right track, in that right place, on the right path. And this is all about growth. This is all about elevation. And the more that we grow, the more that we elevate, the more that we continue to ascend, is going to be better for us, better for the collective, and just all type of different ways for us to continue to elevate. We just have to continue to trust ourselves and know that what we are doing is the right thing to do. Knowing that the path, even though sometimes it may look rocky, it may look different, it may look scary, knowing to trust that. Trusting that your spirit is guiding you to a better path. You're being led to a better path and ascending to higher realms. And it may be a place of the unknown. We're entering the unknown. We're in a whole another different part of space and time and reality. This is a whole new year, and some things are going to look different. And it's just about trusting that spirit is guiding you in the right direction, and knowing that you're being led in the right place at the right time, on divine time, when the time is right. Divine alignment, okay? So yeah, again, if anyone would like to donate to my Cash App, my Cash App is NuDiamonds 101, NuDiamonds. I'm doing personal readings for $25 if anybody would like to dive deeper in on this energy. But I really feel like it's just been this lingering of this last cycle that we're pushing through. I took off work to do laundry today, and I didn't do shit. I love that. So you know what? Sometimes we have to pour into ourselves, you know? We're working so much, work. When do we have time to do anything for ourselves? When do we have time to pour into ourselves? We don't. We're always on go. We're always working. We're always doing something. We never really get a chance to rest, to get to pour into ourselves. And even when we do, like you said, taking a day off to cook, to clean, to catch up on things, to run errands, to pay, you know what I mean? It's like we're still not even pouring into ourselves the way we're supposed to fully. That's why we feel tired all the time. That's why we feel drained. That's why we feel groggy. That's why we have that mind fog, because we're still not fully pouring into ourselves and getting the proper rest that we need, the proper love that we deserve. And then we have other things that are going on. You know what I mean? So it's all about finding this balance and doing what works for you. Maybe that was just, that was your time for yourself. You know what I mean? Just resting and doing nothing, being still and sitting in that peaceful energy. I know you feel so rejuvenated. It's like your conscious and your ego is like, damn, I didn't do nothing, but your body is like, yes, we didn't do nothing today. Like, we got a break. We got a time to rest and pour into ourselves. So yeah, I love that. I love this convo. I love this energy. It's all about growth. It's all about elevation and pouring into yourself and knowing your value. And like I said, not being blind to those signs, paying attention, communicating with yourself so you can continue to elevate and make the best decision and the right choices for you at this time. So yeah. Did you guys have any more questions or anything? I just really want to come on here and chit chat with you guys, chop it up with you guys. If anybody had wanted a reading, you guys could tap into that. Yeah, but I just really been feeling like this shadow energy, like you said, being tested, being pulled one way, pulled another way. And I just been having to sit with myself, meditate, breathe, sit in the energy and realize, okay, we're pushing past a lot of old energy right now. And it's all about being aware of that and being conscious to elevate. And I feel like that that is the energy. That is the mindset. How much for a reading there? 25. 25 for a mini reading. A lot of my followers know I'm very thorough with my readings, and you could check me out on my YouTube page. I just finished an astrology reading, and it was very, very on point. You could donate to my Cash App. Oh, thank you. Said I'll take two. Awesome. So yeah, my Cash App is NuDiamonds 101. So NuDiamonds 101. And yeah, we can tap in and go from there. And let me see, is it a way I could pin it? Nope, I can't pin it. Let me see if I can show you. Can you type it? I don't see. Let me see. I'm about to put it right here. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Tiana, I think she's first. Did you want to read in, sis? Or was that just a tip? Were you just sending me some love? I appreciate you. What did you say? You said something. Oh, you said appreciate you. I love you so much. You so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like we just moving through this energy as a collective, and thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're just moving through this energy as a collective, and we just kind of got to keep pushing, keep striving, keep thriving, keep doing our thing. And the more we move this little thing, the more we continue to elevate and master ourselves, then that makes it easier. The more we continue to tap into knowing ourselves and being aware when those little doubts creep in, being aware when the shadow starts to creep in, being aware of when these other people's energy, it's like, wait a minute, I'm getting triggered. Like, what is that? And it's like, that's the spark, that right there. That's when you're supposed to pay attention. Okay, where is it stemming from? What do I need to change? Is it me? Is it them? Like, just being aware, that's the first step. Acknowledging it, that's the first step. And I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you guys so much. Shout out to Tiana for the Cash App. Love you so much. I'm going to be sending you lots of love and light. Okay. Shout out to Tony. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Sending you lots of love and light. I appreciate you guys so much. But I feel like we're most definitely just moving through this energy as a collective. Like, and each one teach one. You know what I mean? If that's why I love coming on these lives, because it's like, if I'm feeling it, I'm like, I know I can't be the only one. I know I'm not the only one feeling this energy. I know somebody else is going through this. Let me get on live. Let me talk to the people. Let me express how I feel. Let me express what I've been going through. Let me kind of give out tips and hints on how to maneuver through the energy, because it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard, especially when you're like aware and other people aren't aware, and you're like the only person, like, oh my God, like they don't even know that that's their shadow. Like they don't even know, like they're trying to come back in my life because they're pushing through some old energy, and I may have popped up in their mind because they want to heal something old. They want to cling on to something that's familiar, and they don't even know I'm on a whole nother level. Like, I'm not going back to old things. Like, we're ascending right now. I tell you, these are the lessons I be needing. I hesitate to tap into, and when I do, the lessons be exactly. So that's all a part of us pushing through. pushing through this energy and being aware. And the more that we're aware, the more that we're able to acknowledge it, the more that we're able to check it. So it's kind of like I said, if, let's say for instance, an ex comes and they want appreciate you. Thank you so much, Devontae Lewis. Appreciate you. So yeah, they come in and they want to rekindle a flame. Now that's up to you if you want to do that, but you have to remember, you know, forgive but don't forget, right? You don't want to just go into something out of familiarity, like being familiar with it. If there was a valid reason why this breakup happened, you want to be aware of that. Now, I'm not saying cut them all off, cut off all ties. There's nothing wrong with being friends, but everything happens for a reason. And that's why these things happen. So we can gain experience. We can gain this learning experience. So we know not to touch that flame again, because last time we touched that flame, baby, we got burnt. It was too hot in the kitchen, right? So it's all a learning experience. It's all a learning experience, right? Okay. Damien, first reading. Thanks. All right, perfect. So what type of reading did you want? Did you want like a love reading? Did you want a general reading? I was kind of just doing like energy reading. So it's up to you on what type of reading did you want. X energy comes through lots of ways, but it's our training. Grateful for it. Yes, yes. And as long as you are aware of it, that's all that matters. Imagine how many people aren't even aware of the X energy and they just fall back into the trap. That was me 4 years ago. Just falling. Oh, he loves me. Oh, he ain't gonna never find nobody like me. Oh, I'm the shit. Oh, and it's like, wait a minute. After the third time I done bumped my head and he's still doing the same thing and he still ain't changed and he's still making promises that he ain't kept and he's still like, wait a minute. Hold up. Like, hold up. I'm tripping. Okay, I'm tripping. So that's the lesson. That's the energy that we're going through. Okay, you said energy reading. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to get into a reading for Damien. Appreciate you so much. I'm going to pull from my tarot, and we're going to see what is coming up for you. All right. So yeah, it's just about being aware and tapping into the knowledge, the wisdom as we continue to go on this journey. It's a journey, right? It's a marathon. It's not a race. And it's all about enjoying the journey, enjoying every step, enjoying every lesson, paying attention to that intuition, paying attention to the signs as we continue to go to new levels, right? Because each step is a different piece to the puzzle, to the bigger picture. And I feel like that's what's going on right now. We are taking out certain pieces that don't belong in the bigger picture, right? And the more we acknowledge that and add in the pieces that do belong there, the picture starts to come together. So, all right, let's get into energy reading for Damon. Let's see what comes out for your current energy. I'm feeling something hit my solar plexus. So this could do something with your power, tapping into your power, taking your power back, not letting people use you or manipulate you, standing up for what you believe in, and tapping into your confidence, knowing who you are, and standing firm on that, okay? And it's like this tickling feeling. I don't know. Maybe laughing more, playing more. Not letting nobody play with you, play with your emotions, okay? I'm hearing a joke. Don't let nobody take you for no joke, okay? All right, let's see what the first card is. Yes, not by the rules, what I say. Don't let nobody play with you, okay? I don't know who this is. be mindful of your energy. Protect your energy at all times. Your energy is very precious. Okay, I'm getting a sense of outside energy trying to come in, some type of like vampiric energy. Somebody that may be watching you, lurking, a frenemy, a copycat. This could be an ex, like I said, with this right here. This is 5 of Swords. So this is someone not playing by the rules. It says hostility, defeat, conflict, plot twist, self-sacrificing. What did I say before I pulled the card? I felt energy in my solar plexus. So this could be like a sense of a coworker. It's just kind of like giving like a frenemy, somebody who act like they your friend, but they really want to be like you. They really just up under you, watching what you doing, watching your every move. I just keep hearing frenemy. Aquarius and Mercury. So yeah, continue to communicate, continue to operate from your highest light, and watch your back. Okay, watch your back. This is someone who they admire you. Okay. It's given like mocking is the highest form of flattery. Okay, so this could be someone who just really likes your energy, want to be in your energy, but they just kind of got like ulterior motives. So I would just say be mindful of people that are around you at this time. What's the bottom card? Yeah, the Sun. That power. Okay, you got some power. You got some power on you. It grieves me, but that's me for sure. Gotta let them go through. Yeah. Yeah. So this is tapping, like I said, my solar plexus went off. That's the Sun, right? So that's tapping back into that vibrant energy. Happiness, freedom, optimism, positivity, vitality. I said vitality. Okay, so this is really all about you. It's about you. It's about what are you consuming? Who are you letting in your energy? Who are you sharing energy with? What are you watching? What are you eating? What are you listening to? Are you working out? Are you doing things to release this energy in a healthy way? Okay, because if you're working, let's say, we got to deal with coworkers. You know what I mean? We can't, that's inevitable. And if you got that one person that's just irritating, this could just be somebody that irritates you. You know what I mean? And then you go home and little things play in your head. This is all about decompressing, right? So cleansing your energy, getting in the shower, working out, taking those cleansing baths, saging yourself, grounding yourself, doing things to release in a healthy way so you can make sure that your energy is optimal at this time, okay? Let's pull another card. Two of Cups, what'd I say? What did I say? This a hey, you gotta, are you in a relationship? Do you mind me asking? This is giving a relationship. This is giving someone trying to cipher your energy, someone trying to come into your energy. This could be you, okay? Maybe you're single, maybe you're single. Maybe somebody has their eye on you, okay? Maybe somebody's watching. But I'm here, okay, not by the rules, and a loving exchange. Maybe this is just you getting in tune with yourself. Okay, you really paying attention to what it is that you want. Like I said, minding your energy, who you're sharing your energy with, who you're spending energy with, and what are you putting your energy into at this time. Maybe this could be a sense of someone coming in that you're not expecting with this Two of Cups, but it's just really giving like relationships. But this could be a relationship with yourself, your self-values, tapping into your power, tapping into what it is that you want, what you deem valuable, and getting in tune with yourself, because Two of Cups could be your masculine, your feminine energy, Okay. We all have estrogen, we all have testosterone. So really balancing that within yourself. Like I said, balancing that shadow with that light, that lower and that higher, and being more one with yourself, being more in sync, being more in tune with spirit. So this could be a sense of you elevating and being more one with spirit at this time as well. Or being in agreement with yourself. Maybe you go back and forth a lot with certain thoughts. These said the God in me. Yes, yes. So getting more in tune with your spirit, kind of going back to my initial thought, your power, getting more in tune with your power, cultivating that energy. Kind of like what we were saying earlier, you resting, pouring into yourself. So this is a good time for you to just pour into yourself, wherever that looks like for you, and continue to nourish yourself. And getting in sync with that divine feminine, that divine masculine that lies within you, so you can continue to connect to your higher self and connect to the most high at this time. Okay, let's pull another card. Yeah. Yep. Pouring into yourself, laying the foundation with yourself. Okay. So it says setting goals, being grounded, working hard, good news, great prospects. So yeah, like I said, getting in tune with yourself, sitting with yourself, pouring into yourself. Like how you said, I was supposed to do all this stuff, but I didn't do nothing. Okay, I didn't do nothing, but you're pouring into yourself. That still is a form of nourishment. That still is a form of resting. That still is a form of pouring into your cup to make sure that your cup is filled for the next day, for the next week. Because sometimes we're on go, on go, on go. Our tanks are on empty and we don't got no more left to give. So this is a sense of you getting grounded, you getting into yourself, you pouring into yourself so you can be one with yourself. Okay, this not going by the rules, could be a sense of you doing this to yourself. Okay, you not really honoring yourself. Okay, overworking yourself, self-sabotaging. Okay, and I say that because I do this a lot myself. I'm like, you know what, I'm about to do this, I'm about to work 8 hours, I'm about to put in overtime. At the end of the day, I'm so groggy, I'm so tired. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that to myself? You know, why did I overwork myself like that? But it's about being in sync with yourself, balancing yourself, laying the foundation, laying a new structure to elevate. Okay, this could be a sense of just sitting down, resting, relaxing, reading to get in tune. Okay. It says setting goals, being ambitious, being faithful, studying magic, studying whatever, studying law, reading, writing. Okay, just doing something and pouring into that at this time. Okay, really nurturing yourself. That's what the Page of Coins is all about. This new look on nurturing yourself. Two of Cups, pouring into yourself. So Five of Swords is leaving things behind. So leaving certain guilt, certain shame, certain things behind so you can continue to elevate and pour into yourself at this time. Let's get one more card. The World, end of a chapter. So I love this. So this is all about releasing old things that don't serve you, to have this sense of fulfillment, to have this sense of internal fulfillment, this sense of internal growth for this new change that you want. This sense of fulfillment, this sense of wholeness, this sense of completion. Like you said, the God in me, okay? That is the world. That is the universe. That's connecting to the universe. That's connecting to the all. So that way you can continue to shine brightly and have this radiant energy pour out into the world. Because I feel like if we aren't at our optimal health, then we can't do our daily duties, okay? Like I said, if I'm running on empty, how can I pour into somebody else's cup if my cup is empty? You can't. You're literally drained. You know, I'm just dragging along when we really need to go within and nourish ourselves and fill ourselves up so we can be this wholeness, have this sense of wholeness, have this sense of complete and internal nourishment. But I feel like this is most definitely an end of an old chapter of this sense of putting others first, putting other things first, and pouring into myself. Okay, so this is a sense of you getting back to you tapping into that God body essence, tapping into your mind, body, and soul, and being more happy, having this sense of freedom, having this sense of not worrying, and tapping into what is deemed right for you. Okay, this could be a sense of you being in solitude, being in that sacred solitude to elevate and grow within yourself, because sometimes we need that alone time with ourselves to think. Okay, I can do it, but I hate doing it when I'm in a room full of people and I'm trying to get work done. I can't concentrate. I can't think. I have to tune them out. Versus when I'm in a room by myself, I could think. I could write things down. The messages come clear. I'm more in tune with spirit because I have this sense of silence, this sense of peace. So, yeah, I don't know if that brings you a little bit of clarity on the energy that you're going through right now. I do kind of see there may be some type of union. This could be within yourself. This could be with the relationship. This could be a partner. Like I said, watch out for them exes. Okay, watch out for them exes coming back. Because this is a time where we're pushing through old cycles, and with old cycles come old things that come to test us. So you could just be getting tested on old things from the past, the sense of lack of self-worth, and knowing that I am worth taking a break. I am worth pouring into myself. I can rest. It's okay to rest. I shouldn't feel bad for resting. I shouldn't be bad for saying no. I shouldn't be bad for sleeping, oversleeping. My body obviously needed that rest. So this is getting back in tune with yourself and feeling great and tapping back into your power at this time and feeling liberated, this sense of freedom, this sense of victory and accomplishing something when you pour into yourselves. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if that was helpful. Let me know down in the comments if it, he said, if it ain't exactly if it's not benefiting you in a healthy way, in a good way, then it may be time to cut it off. It may be time to trim the fat. Okay, and it's not a sense of, oh, if this can't do nothing for me, then it ain't. No, it's about pouring into yourself. You come first. You the priority. If you not good, nothing's good. If you too tired to go to work, you falling asleep, something bad happened because you haven't poured into yourself. So this is all making sure that you are pouring into yourself. You are the priority and you come first. Okay. So I hope that gives you clarity. I love that we were already talking about this and literally this came out in your reading, pouring into yourself and being one with yourself first so you can be whole and tap back into your power fully. Okay, I love that. So yes, yeah, I don't know if anybody else, like I said, I'm doing readings. They're $25. If you would like a personal reading, you can donate to my Cash App, or if you would like to just donate a love donation to my Cash App, is right there on the screen. NuDiamonds 101. We're just tapping into the energy of the night. I feel like we're just pushing through a lot of shadow energy within ourselves, and knowing that we are worthy, knowing that we are worth it. We are worth that break. We are worth true divine love. We are worth feeling good. We are worth the wait. We are like worth it. We are worth it, you guys. And we shouldn't feel guilty for telling people no. Not saying anything else, we don't even got to explain it. The answer is no. Like, I don't even got to go into detail because I know my worth now. Before, I didn't know my worth. I didn't know I was this precious gem. But now I'm tapping into my true value, my true worth, and I am priceless. And I have to prioritize myself as we continue to elevate, because if I don't prioritize myself, if I don't love myself, if I don't pour into myself, who is? Who's going to fill up your cup when you're on empty if you keep pouring into other people's cup? Okay, so this is about this, making sure that you're good first. What did they say about the airplanes, right? You have to put on your oxygen mask first, because how are you going to help somebody else if you passed out? Okay, you are naturally a teacher. Thank you so much, Tiana. Love you so much. Love you, Soul Tribe. Shout out to Soul Tribe. Okay, you already know we elevating together. We pushing through this energy together, and we continue to elevate. We continue to show love. We continue to shine our light in the midst of the dark. We continue to do the shadow work and it's light work, because I'm not just a light worker. I do the shadow work too. I had to tap in with my shadow to know what triggers me, to know what I don't like, to know what I'm not going to stand for. And you tap into that by tapping into your shadow and doing the shadow work, sitting in them deep dark depths of your soul, that subconscious mind, and your fears, sitting with your fears and facing them like, no, I'm not standing for that no more. No, I know my worth. I'm putting my foot down and I'm not going for that shit no more. Okay? I'm going to get my rest today. I'm going to get some good rest and I'm going to get some good sleep today. Okay? So this is about pouring into yourself and loving yourself no matter what that looks like. Loving yourself, all shades, all facets, flaws and all. You can't even say flaws. That's why I got to do this around flaws, because who is perfect? Let me know one person in this world that is perfect, please. Nobody's perfect. You want to know why? Because being perfect is a sense of an illusion. That's an illusion. That's something else. You said me. Check your ego. You is not perfect, okay? You shit just like I shit. You bleed just like I bleed. You pee, you fart, you burp. Come on now. Hello. You better stop that right now. I'm gonna get you together on my channel. You better tap in with Soul Tribe, okay? Imperfectly perfect. Exactly. I am myself and I am perfectly myself and I am confident in that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not perfect and I love that. That's what makes me different. That's what makes me unique. That's what makes me myself. That's what makes all of us different. We all are different in our own unique way. And guess what? I love that about myself. I love that. I love that I got a dimple. I love that one eye is bigger than the other. I love that I got locks. I love that my head's hella big. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you have to love yourself. You have to pour into yourself. You have to value yourself no matter what that looks like. Okay, no matter what people are saying. Because if you listen to what everybody else tells you to do, you can't do this, you can't do that. You're not going to have anything else to do. And what does that leave you? So it's about tuning out what other people have to say and what do you have to say? What does your spirit say to do? Tap into that. Pour into that. Yep, I stopped watering the plants before I get the water. Exactly. Exactly. You have to water yourself first. You have to nourish yourself first. That's what it's about. And that's what we're getting back into. Pouring into our shadow so we can know what triggers us. Pouring into our light so we can know when we optimal in our highest light. Okay, what makes me happy? What makes me sad? Okay, I don't want to do the things that make me sad, but I know when I am sad to acknowledge that, to release it, to surrender, and then I get back in my happy pace, my happy space, my happy face, right? So yes, I love that. If anybody else didn't want any more readings, then I'm gonna close it out. I just really want to come on here and let you guys know that we are pushing through this energy. We are vibrant, radiant, intelligent, smart, beautiful, unique beings, and we can do anything that we put our minds to. It's just about knowing that. When you know, you do better. And then you're able to will in that. We have free will. We're able to manifest whatever we want when we tap into that mindset. So know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. And don't forget to pour into yourself. Don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to nourish yourself. Don't forget to get your rest. Okay? Don't forget to tell them people no if you don't feel like doing it. You don't have to guilt trip yourself into doing things. Okay? No, I come first. You know? Yes, I'm going to get some rest today. Yes, I'm going to eat what I want today. I've been detoxing for 2 months. I can have a little piece of cake. I can have a little cake, okay? It's okay to treat yourself. It's knowing your worth. Knowing that you are worth it. Knowing that you deserve better, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? So I love you guys. Don't be laughing at me, y'all. Y'all laughing because y'all know I'm not lying. You know I'm talking to you. You know I'm speaking the truth. Okay, we all been there, done that before. Okay, where we like, I want to have discipline, but it's a balance. It's a balance, right? And we have the keys. Like you said, detox. We know the keys anyway. We know how to get rid of them parasites. We know how to detox. We know what herbs to use. And if you don't, Google it. All right. How to get rid of parasites. It's that easy. I was the first time hearing a woman say, you bleed like I bleed. And I'm like, from an injury. Exactly. Exactly. See, I wasn't even thinking like that. Get that shadow together. Get that shadow together. But nah, yeah. You breathe air like I breathe air. You have to rest like I have to rest. You have to drink water like I have to drink water. Each one teach one. We are all one. Okay, we're all human beings with skin, with a brain, with a heart that beats unconditionally. That's the unconditional love of the universe. Like the sun rises every day unconditionally. That's how we have to pour into ourselves, okay? Just like the universe pours into us, okay? So I love you guys. I didn't rant it long enough, okay? I think y'all got the message. All right, we are aware. We casting out them illusions and we are elevating. We are pouring into ourselves and we are loving ourselves at this time, okay? So you guys tap in. If, like I said, if you guys would like any personal readings in the future, you guys can tap into my website, NuDiamonds.net. Or if you just want to tap in with Tribe, you can chop it up on my comments and my videos and have a good time. I love Soul Tribe so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for donating. It means a lot. Good laughs, too peaceful, rest to all. Sometimes I feel like survivor's remorse. I'm glad someone is here to share life and this experience together. Exactly. We all here together, going through this energy together, pushing through. So, yeah, don't guilt trip yourself. Pour into yourself. Love yourself. And it's okay to love yourself, right? All right, y'all. Peace and love. And I'll tap in with y'all on the next one.